in the library of stately Wayne Manor.
This, Dick, is a faithful rendering of the fabulous Trojan Horse.
Faithfully copied from the original color photographs. Dick knows all about the story.
A valuable replica of that is on its way right now to the Gotham City Museum.
A gift to the Wayne Foundation?
Yes, but I'm worried about its safe arrival.
Why, Bruce?
I don't know, really, but I'd just feel better if it were guarded by...
Batman and Robin?
What's that old thing about Greeks bearing gifts? The Trojan Horse purportedly was big enough to hold several men with fighting gear. Who'd want to steal it and why? In that picture, it's covered in gems, but even so, wouldn't it be more efficient to try and steal the gems without trying to steal the horse that brung them?
A little while later, the fabulous replica on a big freighter plowing toward Gotham Harbor. And in the sky, the fantastic umbrella ship of that wily bird of crime.
It'd be easy to ask how on earth that thing is flying, but I'm more wondering why that ship isn't bow heavy and tipping over.
Can this be a hijack on the high seas?
Penguin was concerned about the ship too. He's gonna take that thing away so there's no more sinking danger.
Suddenly, coming out of the horse's hollow belly, can it be? Yes, it is!
The dynamic duo and whirly bats.
I'm glad the narrator and the Penguin teamed up to explain it to us. That whole sequence was just a little too complex to follow visually. They lasso the horse and bring it back down while Penguin has to flee. But the troubles with that horse are just beginning.
The Riddler cut in on the police network with a message for you. We taped it. Listen.
I have to acknowledge another mistake. Thanks to what textual critics call a lapsus oculi, or slip of the eye, I got this series and another one crossed up and said the Riddler never appears in this one. That was the other one, as several of you have pointed out. I stand corrected.
Fancy notes and nosy notes and little lambs eat ivy. Any fool knows a horse eats oats, and where it's stashed is jivey. Jivey, isn't that silly, Batman?
Another of the Riddler's rattling riddles.
Let's see.
Any fool knows a horse eats oats. He's found the horse.
That raises another question. Once you got it to Gotham City, where'd you put it? I assume in the museum where Bruce said it was going, but in Gotham City you never know. If it is in a museum, I assume they had to build a special display room or wing for it. So, is this a permanent display or is this a loan from the owners of the horse? And if it's a loan, after you give it back, what are you going to do with that big horse-shaped wing of the museum?
At this moment, at a towering grain elevator near the Gotham docks,
Hold it. If we open those doors, we'll be swamped in breakfast cereal.
Why? Is he talking like he's out of breath?
Okay, Robin, pour it on.
Hey! Watch out! Come on! Oh! Here's your maresy dotes, Riddler!
Okay, turn them off. Now let's get this antique equine to Gotham Museum.
That answers my first question. They didn't put it anywhere yet. They're still getting it there. I guess Batman and Robin are the only ones who can move it because they have the muscles.
meanwhile, back in the bizarre hideout of the Penguin,
After Batman nearly destroyed it the last time they were here, Penguin reinforced it with much higher quality straw and twigs. He figures it's impervious now.
It's your own stupid fault, Riddler. You're always sending him clues. It's a habit I can't break.
Strange. Penguin's the smoker, but Riddler's the one who can't pull in enough air to make a complete sentence in one go. Penguin has invited Batman and Robin to his lair under a flag of truce. He wants to show them something.
Into this computer I have programmed all your vital statistics, Batman, together with the vital statistics of all your logical alter egos. Now this electronic wizard is going to answer the big question of our time. Who is Batman?
The machine bumps and grinds and comes up with Bruce Wayne, of course.
swiftly Batman's hand moves to a tiny button on his utility belt.
Look, now it's Commissioner Gordon.
No, it can't be. Something's wrong. The circuits have been jammed.
Obviously, that computer just can't make up its electronic mind.
Thanks to his anti-reveal my identity bat jammer that he always keeps with him. And you have to love how the alternatives always start with Commissioner Gordon and Chief O'Hara rather than some random guy out of the phone book. It happened when Catwoman made him glow, too. As Batman and Robin drive away, a henchman fires a small umbrella dart into the car with a message.
Since Batman's birthday is nigh, we are tossing a big party for him at Polk's Pavilion tomorrow afternoon. The Penguin and the Riddler.
How do they know when Batman's birthday is? Back at Wayne Manor, Penguin has a message for Bruce as well.
Greetings, residents of Wayne Manor. Penguin speaking.
A tape recorder in the handle.
Since Bruce Wayne has the same birthday as Batman, they had both better show up or provide proof they don't have the same identity.
I repeat, how does he know when Batman's birthday is? If Batman told someone or told everyone, why didn't he fib a little? Dick is asking the same question the rest of us are. How's he going to do this?
You'll know soon enough. To the Batcave.
A birthday party for Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Up to this point in the DVD set, we haven't seen how they get to the Batcave, but now we know. So next time the Joker comes in looking for the safe, he may find more than he expected. Bruce Wayne arrives at the party first.
Boys, greet Mr. Wayne. Now.
Well, this is quite a party.
No millionaire fights so well. He must be Batman.
Yeah, it's not like he can afford to take self-defense courses or hire a personal trainer to teach him to fight. Everybody knows millionaires are soft and flabby and spend most of the day in a comfortable chair. Or was that YouTube reviewers? Penguin gasses him and knocks him out so they can check whether he's wearing a disguise or not. He isn't. That's really Bruce Wayne.
Now, if Batman does not make an appearance...
Someone mentioned Batman?
That's the inflatable doll that King Tut was beating up right before the ceiling fell on him. We can tell because Robin is doing all the fighting.
If this is Bruce Wayne, can this be Batman? As the villains ponder, millionaire Wayne hurls himself at the Cape Crusader, plunging off the pavilion. And now, Batman reveals his clever ploy.
Quickly, Alfred. While Robin keeps my guests happy, let's make a switch.
The bad guys don't have time to ponder why Bruce Wayne would do such a thing to Batman, but it's a nice ploy to get them away so they can continue the ruse. Everything makes sense here except the narration. I don't get why we thought we needed someone to tell us what we're watching when we can see it right there. Batman changes into his suit and Alfred puts on a Bruce Wayne mask now that they won't be checking for one again. That was a handy bit of foresight. Except while they were doing that and Robin was pummeling perpetrators, the perfidious Penguin and the Prince of Puzzlers pulled off their plan.
You mean Penguin and Riddler pulled a double ploy on us? To grab the horse from the museum?
I'm afraid so.
But not to worry. Commissioner Gordon is on the scene, on the job, and on top of the situation.
You must stop them or I'll lose my job, my reputation, my pension.
2 years ago, when he was renegotiating his contract with the city, he rewrote the whole thing so his job description only has 2 words, call Batman. So far, nobody's been disappointed in his performance of that duty. That's why they pay him the big bucks.
Batman and Robin can use this trick, so can Bleedy.
The difference is, we have a fair idea how Batman and Robin got inside. You, not so much.
We may not have unmasked Batman,
But we've pulled the caper of the century.
Yeah, good thing the whole horse is made of balsa wood so that thing can lift it. It's also a good thing Batman put a homing beacon inside the horse so they can follow it to its destination and get it back.
Some fun. Let's wrap him up, Robin.
Penguin is getting away with his jet-powered umbrella.
Yikes!
Good shot, chum. Now haul him in with the bat winch.
Oh no, he isn't. After seeing that, I find myself wishing I was right about the Riddler not being in this series. That was terrible. Not only did he not do anything, he can't even speak properly and gasps as though he's in end-stage emphysema. I don't have a problem with the cartoon physics. I do have a problem with anyone wanting to steal a 2-story high replica of the Trojan Horse. What do they intend to do with it? Who's going to buy it from them? And if the goal is to steal all the jewels and gems on it, just do that. Climb up on it and pry 4 or 5 of them loose and you're set for life, without having to try to figure out where to keep that thing, or what to feed it, because you know at least one of those henchmen is going to ask.
All right, Atomaniacs, I have 3 tasks for you, and they need to be done quickly before it's too late. First, click that like button down there and let us know that you enjoyed this video. Second, this is Irving. If you haven't subscribed yet, punch him in the face and make sure you get it done, because something is always happening around here and you don't want to miss a thing. Third, become a patron today, because between Irving, Hazel, and Robin, we go through a lot of food around here. Until next time.